Welcome to the Personal Development video series, a journey of self-discovery. I'm your host, life coach Anne-Reen Rousseau. This video series is sponsored by the Personal Development online course. Hi, my name is Anne-Reen Rousseau and I'm a life coach. Welcome to my video cast. I'm really grateful to have you guys with me. Today's video is all actually for relationships, and I'm doing this video because so many of my clients have come to me for relationship advice and it always sounds so similar. So I also have a course, a relationship course that you can do with your partner. It's an online course, so you don't even have to come in and see me, and I base it around my experience with people coming to see me. So here are my tips. If you're wanting to reconnect with your partner and if you're wanting to feel a little bit more connected with them, here are my tips. I've got 5 tips for you today, possibly 6. First one, guess what? You're going to need to spend time together. I know that life is crazy and I know that it is going to be difficult to get right, but put the kids to sleep, get a bottle of wine out and just spend time together. If you don't have kids, make sure that you're not going out with friends, that it is actually just the two of you and you are having a nice supper together, or you even just getting together to read, or you are doing something together exclusively, just the two of you. The next thing, which forms part of this, is make small talk. Start a conversation. So many of my clients arrive here and they've actually forgotten. They've forgotten about this person that they once loved deeply. They've forgotten what's their favorite color. They've forgotten what makes them tick. They've forgotten everything about them. They actually are no longer connected. They actually have no idea. Well, get with it. Get connecting by figuring out more about your partner. Go and figure it out. What is your partner like now? What is your partner not like now? You know, why did she get so aggravated? What was the tick? Why doesn't he do this? What's the tick? Figure out your partner. The next one, which is quite a difficult concept, and the idea is that there's an equal amount of sacrifice, okay? So it's not one person that's doing all the sacrificing. There's an equal amount of sacrifice. So the next thing you need to do is plan to sacrifice. I'm going to sacrifice for you. And this is the way I'm going to sacrifice. Ludicrous concept, I know, but it works, because if you are sacrificing for one another, you can see and feel the sacrifice of that person, even if you're telling them, you know, like, this is a bit tough for me, but, you know, I'm going to do it. But sacrifice for one another. That is the point of the relationship, is because you are going to sacrifice. You are going to equally sacrifice. Stop being defensive. Guess what? It's actually not all about you. It's not all about you. You know, this concept of, but why doesn't he just? Guess what? He's never gonna do it. You either have to get over it and sacrifice the fact that he's never gonna do it, or you need to stop being defensive about it and just get your point across. It's you can never become the victim. Stop being defensive. It's not all and exclusively about you. There are other elements to play. Same works for him. I mean, I gave you an example of the female, but in the male content, I'm sure there are many examples where you can stop being defensive. It's actually not about you. So when you're arguing or you're wanting to say something to someone, it's not you didn't or you never. You should be saying, I feel left out. I feel hurt. Because you can't argue with the feeling. You can't say, oh, you shouldn't be feeling that. They're feeling that feeling. But if you say you never, well, I always. So change the way you are saying, and by starting off, stop being defensive. Very clever. Communication. I actually think I've got a video about this somewhere. Take a look at my website. Communication is something that one really needs to study, actually, because it's such an important thing. You need to communicate with so many people, and yet we get it all wrong. So I'm going to just summarize communication for you. And there's the biggest thing about communication is the ability to listen. And often, and in a relationship, we get that wrong. So what I want to encourage you is to repeat what your partner said. So if your partner is communicating with you and they say to you, I feel as if you never listen to me and you never give me a chance to talk, I want you to stop before you say, yes, I always let you talk. Say to them, what I have heard is that you feel as if I never give you a chance to talk. Repeat what you have heard your partner say. And then the next thing I want you to do is say, what would you like me to do about it? How do you want me to give you the space to speak? Because often we land up being defensive, which is the point above, being defensive and making it all about me, when actually you're quite innocent and you have no idea what's actually really going on. So communication is big, but I'm leaving you with this topic or this thought. 1, listen, repeat what you heard, and ask what should you do about it. It is a breakthrough for communication if you can get that right. Guys, I hope you connect again with these steps, and I hope they help you to connect with your partner. Happy listening, and hope to chat to you again.